And that's why the T-Rex are staying back there on shore. I think what we've got to do now is go back to camp.
Day 1 over, and there's no T-Rex to take home. At least there's no sign of the meteorite either. It can't be far away. The following morning, the camp has some visitors. More creatures in the last throes of their existence.
Triceratops. Tremendous sight. When the fossils were found, they named these Triceratops horridus. Horrid three-horn face. But how could they? They are gorgeous. Big too, 8 tons. The one over there, it's a big male. It's at least 25 feet 8 meters long. And the good thing for us is there's a lot of them. They're prey animals. You might see some tracks of the predator over there. Prey and predator attracted to waterholes. And what I'm going to try to do is follow the tracks and see if we can find a T-Rex there.
The footprints are fresh. It looks like a well-used track. T-Rex are fast movers, reaching 40 miles an hour when they need to. Nigel's hoping these ones aren't too far away.
Track. Really good story. Look at it. Impression in the ash. That was a big tail sweep. And there's impressions here from bodies. There was a kerfuffle here, I think. Another tail drag over there. And the tracks are going on. I think we're getting towards the centre of the territory.
What Nigel doesn't realise is he's actually already in the centre of their
This is It's terrific, isn't it? Kerfuffle back there. That must have been when the juveniles are fighting over scraps of food or something.
It's dangerous prey. T-Rex have huge jaw muscles, giving them a bite 10 times more powerful than a lion's.
There's males and females here. I presume they're males over there. In the fossil record, T-Rex skeletons, they've been found together. And that's the clue that they associate. They're a real mob, like a gang, looking for trouble. They really interact. I wonder if they hunt in packs.
It's another hidden help.
Do you see that?
I can go and have a look now. See if we can find any eggs on the left side.
Amongst the remains of the T-Rex victims littered across the den, Nigel finds what he's looking for. Unfortunately, he's too late.
If the right and find empty T-Rex eggshells, they've either been broken into by a predator or more likely than last season. Eggs. It's so disappointing. If we could have found the fresh T-Rex nest, get the eggs, take them back to PreHistoric Park, that would have been the option for us.
Another day, and he's still no closer to saving a T-Rex. And up above are the first signs that the meteorite is closing in. Streaking across tonight's sky are shooting stars. Huge boulders are plowing into the Earth's atmosphere at 20,000 miles an hour. They are the precursor of something much, much bigger.
Look at this cosmological activity going on there. Those meteors, nothing to worry about. They burn up in the atmosphere. But they're in the bow wave of the meteorite. And the meteorite, when that comes through, that's a big smacking the Earth. And that's the problem. And, you know, we really have got such little time here, but I'm hoping tomorrow it's going to go better. And we can say, feedback something.
The next day, the pack of T-Rex turn up. Favorite food, Triceratops. A fully grown Triceratops is far from defenseless. Their frill is made of solid bone.
Freezer.
The younger Triceratops know better than to stand their ground. Triceratops. Yes. Sets up the time.
T-Rex.